Hello. Alright, so it's been a few days since my last video, but so last video, this is SPY right here, 5 years, 1 day chart. Last time we looked at right here, this is basically like Thor's hammer. However, I was wrong in the sense that like I thought it would go up a bit and then go back down. I thought it would go up and then down. Apparently, I was wrong with that analysis. The reason why I was wrong was because basically a lot of people was like the pattern just didn't work out. Basically, like sometimes there are a pattern that you see but doesn't pan out. This is one of those time. And then later, the next day, it gave me this candle, which uh, I was expecting. And then it refused to break below the support, which is, you know, which is made from looking on June 17, June 17 right here. You see 6/17, June 17 right here. It refused to break the support right here and go down more. However, the next candlestick right here, it tapped it, broke below, and then if this green candlestick had started out at the bottom and ended up at the bottom by the end of the day, it would be a really good time to short the market because that's how much room it has for profit. Um, However, it gave me this candlestick, which I wasn't expecting. The other time was England was printing out money, and a lot of hedge fund was basically buying up the stock, refusing to let it, drop. So they have the position, and they're in charge of the market a bit before it drops. So it's a bunch of algorithm trades. Even though the pattern right here, you know, implies that it wants to go red, it's just some type of force is keeping it afloat. But the question is, how long can it keep this level? The other concern I might have is that it might reverse and go up on me, but I'm gonna keep to my first intuition and believe that I'm right because look, the SMA, which is the yellow line right here, it's trending downward, and the blue line, the EMA, 15 days EMA, is also pointing downward right here. Alright, that's the direction of the where the market is heading. Right, so this is a very steep, decline, and there hasn't been really good news. And plus, gas in California right now is all-time high. I saw it around $7 or 7.20, and the previous, prior to the whole pandemic, it was around $4 or $4 to 4.50 a gallon. So a week of gas used to cost around like 40, $50, and now it costs 80 to $90 for a full gallon, well, tank of gas. So, yeah. And then transportation would cause, you know, items to be more expensive. Transportation costs and labor is more expensive now too because no one wants to work. Yeah, there isn't like really a solution that I heard that's feasible to fix the inflation, which is another fundamental factor that why I think this thing will go down. Yeah, so I'm just gonna remove everything here, right? So far, see, this is like the first support right here, and then it has the opportunity to tank all the way down to 220. But people say this crash could be worse than 2008. And we look at 20 years, 1 month chart. You see that 2008 it went all the way down to $67. And 2008 SPY, let's look at 2008. There we go. So before the 2008 crash, the market was above, well, $157. And then it dropped to $67. So that is from 157 all the way down to 75. That's around 50% drop. And then all the way down here would imply that it's around I think 60 to 70% drop from 157 to $67. So let's do some math. So like 67, 157 earlier. Yeah, 157. Oops. Yeah, it was around a 57% drop from all-time high. And that happened over the course of, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 months. So over the course of 1.5 years, basically, or 1.25 years, it went down. And there was a month right here where it completely just went downhill right here. So like 130 all the way down to 120. Oh well, 130 to 110. So that's around 16% drop, about 15.3% drop. And then from basically 116 all the way down to 83. That's a 28% drop in a month. Alright. And then right here, it's just trying to, bounce back up, but it has some trouble. So then once it's down here at the bottom pit, it recoil back up. And then slowly and surely, the economy start recovering a bit. And then once it broke all-time high, which is 1, 2, 3 years later, yeah, it just continuously grinded up a bit. And then here's when the pandemic happened, December 2019, right here. And then economy shut down. It goes up, printing money. And now, oh yes, I see now. So we're looking at the monthly chart right here. We see that September will end up like this. So then the next month, if it opens anywhere, below 360 basically, and 360, if the candle for, October is somewhere right here like this, then yeah, there's a very high chance that will go all the way down to 220 at least. So that would be, so if the economy goes from 479 or 480 all the way down to 220, that would be 45% drop, but people say it could be worse. So that's why it could go all the way down here. So like from so that could be an 86%, drop in the market. That'd be pretty bad, but yeah, that's about it.